A rare look inside maximum security, where dangerous criminals are under constant surveillance by armed guards. Each cell is routinely patrolled. Inmates randomly search for drugs or weapons. Collins Bay also handles medium and minimum security, and on our tour, some inmates made their presence known by blasting loud music behind their thick cell doors.
Now, you really get a sense time stands still the moment you step inside. Now, this is one of Canada's largest prisons. There are over 700 cells here, and if they double bunk, meaning 2 beds in each unit, they could accommodate up to 900 inmates.
We've had marginal increases.
Warden Curtis Jackson says the former Conservative government's mandatory minimum sentences have at times pushed the inmate count beyond capacity.
Crowded institutions, we often see escalations in use of force and institutional violence, use of segregation.
But the warden says Collins Bay can handle the influx, and the prison's rehabilitation and education programs keeps inmates focused.
Activities for them to do in terms of employment, school, so that they're constructively engaged in their correctional plan.
But inmate Jared Schock, who recently moved down to minimum security, says the high population is causing major tensions and violence. He's serving 7 years for armed robbery and drug possession.
There's a high suicide rate. There are high rates of self-harming behavior. There are high rates of assaults on prisoners against other prisoners.
Ottawa spends more than $2 billion in the federal correction system each year. Collins Bay recently expanded its maximum security wing, and some cells were upgraded with more resources for inmates.
So they have access to television, they have access to a library. We have a librarian that provides services to them here and gives them the necessary books that they need.
Internet?
They don't have access to internet.
But advocates say Canada's prison system needs to be used appropriately, giving inmates the tools to prepare them for release. If not, they say the system would be nothing more than a waste of money and human potential. Richard Madden, CTV News, inside Collins Bay Prison near Kingston, Ontario.